protect, and serve.
I know there's a restricted section of the university. You think the students never noticed who comes and goes?
It does not matter what you may have seen or heard before you graduated. Overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see one of your residents has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this ridiculous request of yours.
Glad you're here. Maybe the two of us together can talk some sense into this machine. Can't believe this old bucket of bolts is still around. The senior class would kidnap him every year as a prank.
The Overseer mentioned there would be more people coming. Assuming there even is a restricted section, and I am not verifying that, neither of you have Vault-Tec University credentials. Faculty and staff determine who goes where in this university, not former students.
I might be the only human being connected to this place that's still alive. My authority doesn't override yours?
No, it does not. And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fast-tracking your Overseer assignment. You are not pushing your way through me. There is one thing I need. A new graduating class. Unfortunately, your Overseer has already passed the final exam, but you could take it.
You mean the...
My programming dictates that this university's purpose is to produce graduates, and I intend to follow the rules. Unlike some people, the simulation will be run by the Mr. Handy janitorial staff. It is an experimental protocol, but you will find they are more than up to the task. Glad we agree. In this test scenario, your vault has divided into factions. You must resolve the conflict any way you see fit. Your chief of security will fill you in on the details. Good luck.
A vault simulation run by robots. Be prepared for anything. I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. Law and order will be restored shortly. Initiating search for hostile target.
You're the new Overseer. Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow.
Detected. Standing down.
There was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it. Poor kid got a full dose of rads. That's not the worst of it. Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass accused the doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants, Estella, was missing. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. An eye for an eye. I don't know, Overseer. There's no proof the head engineer did anything nefarious, but there's no proof he didn't do it either. It'll be up to you to sort out this mess. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. I'll be here if you need me, Overseer.
Overseer, I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of ours. I'm sure you'll resolve the matter swiftly. I don't have a feud with Brass. He has a feud with me. I'm only doing my job, Overseer, looking out for the health of the vault. And I'm sorry to say that, in my medical opinion, the chief engineer is suffering from paranoia and revenge fixation. We can't let that fester. Simple. You can authorize me to place the head engineer under medical supervision. A combination of chems and therapy will do the rest. There might be some protest, but I think our combined authority will keep that to a minimum. Just take my diagnosis over to the security team and say that you agree with my recommendations. Once any unpleasantness is dealt with, I can guarantee you that the vault will be back to peace and quiet in no time.
Overseer, huh? We'll see. Don't care what security says. Dr. Loris had no right to quarantine the reactor. Leaving Kellerman to die? Murder. That's all there is to it. I want justice, Overseer. No. Half this vault thinks he did the right thing. You do anything to him now, that split will turn violent. I want him exposed. Prove to everyone that he's the bad gear in this vault's engine. Loris put on a good show when he quarantined the reactor area. But what if more happened than folks remember? A few selective edits to the security recordings, and we can make sure everyone sees Loris for what he really is. Now, I can't just waltz into the security office. But you could, being the overseer and all. Just bring the holotape of the recording. I can make the edits myself. And thank you, Overseer. You are doing the right thing. Almost beginning to like you.
Did you have a question, Overseer? Delusional paranoia? I suppose his preoccupation with Kellerman's death has strained him to the breaking point. You sure you want to do this, Overseer? Don't think Brass will come quietly. He'll have the engineers with him, too. By your order, Overseer. Make this easy for everyone?
Don't think I will.
Shame it had to end this way. At least it's settled. Thank you for your help, Overseer. Vault's a better place because of you. Congratulations on finishing the Vault simulation. I was rooting for you.
Never had to go through either of these cases. But preparing for the worst is what being an overseer is. Oh, God. Blood.
Is attempting to evade capture. Beginning. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. Well, it appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low expectations of you. Yes, I suppose we had a deal. You are officially a graduate of Vault-Tec University, entitled to access to all areas. Back down in the vault, simulation space is a maintenance area. It conceals a secondary room that I believe.
It was almost good to see you again, Professor Bott.
Yes, Overseer, I suppose it was.
Actually, I am afraid I don't have much.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault-Tec presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-lined containment walls, airtight construction, fusion-powered
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Even getting into the vault at all is gonna be a challenge, let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion count. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we... Hear me out. What has gold all... We could create our own currency. One with a... It won't happen overnight. But one day, we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property... We won't be able to do it alone. Fortunately, you just make... Do me a favor, talk to both of them. I doubt they'll work together, but we'll want all the options on the table.
I heard Sonny got a new shipment in. Gotta go check it out.
Maybe Ward has more drawing paper I can have.
The only time I miss being inside the vault is when the weather's bad.
Sonny always says his stuff will go on sale tomorrow. Somehow, tomorrow never seems to get here.
The Vault Dweller from 76. What is... What? You want us to build a vault? That's a little outside of our usual work order. Huh? Oh, I see. Interesting. Client was obviously paranoid about security. Lasers, turrets, super thick walls. This is about that treasure, isn't it? So it's not bull after all. It's in this vault, and you want us to help you. You got some grand scheme to reignite the basis of capital. That's all well and good. But my concern is how that gold can help us right here, right now. How it can... Look, let's say I believe you. A structure like this, you need some serious... Yeah, well, I mean, we could start thinking about the rest of this nonsense. Laser tripwires? Huh. Oh well, one thing at a time. That's, the mining conglomerate. I'll start talking to folks about how we can crack the rest. You keep up your end, we might just...
Appalachia. Looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our... Yet here you are. That tells me you're not here just to waste my time. You... Well, if that don't pique my interest, please, go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79?
Welcome to the real world, Rook.
This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me? Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us.
Hey, what's up, Ivory? Didn't you make that modified sledge for me a while back?
Oh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here.
You seriously don't remember? Don't you use instructions or something?
You want something? You take it. It's the only way to live.
Those Blood Eagles are crazy. And people think we're the bad guys.
Alright. Seems pretty legit. I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods, you get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig?
Attention, citizens.
Peachy.
Nuclear strike
So,
imminent.
first things first.
Please
We gotta have a
exit the
plan
area
to
at your
crack that
earliest
big-ass vault door
convenience.
wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Right on, 7-6. Do your thing. Just try to keep this on the down low, alright? Come to think of it, I haven't seen Lou in a while. Oh well. At least he's got you to check up on him.
You following me, pal?
That Barb's a real piece of work. Hey, you got secrets? Keep them to yourself.
think it's time to pay those settlers a visit.
You're the new gal, aren't you? I seen you talking with Meg and poking around. Fabri... Questions? Oh, sure. Father Lou? Not many are He's not afraid to put in a day's... And on top of that... He mostly keeps to himself. I suppose you have. When the radiation flight... I get the impression he wasn't very sociable to be... He gets anxious around people. Sure. And I'll ask again. Lou, huh?
Pretty sweet mods.
He...
Attempt to win that
didn't know he was gone. Maybe he was just tired of being cooped up in that hole of his and went for some fresh air? Okay. You got me. I confess. I intentionally misled you. But it's not what you think. I had to do it. I promised Lou I would try to throw people off his trail if they came looking for him. I was hoping he'd come to his senses, return by now, and this wouldn't be necessary. Truth is, I'm worried. When he left, he was more glum than usual, like something was weighing heavy. Nothing I'm aware of. In fact, if I was still a religious man, I would say God watches over him and has special plans for Lou here on this earth. Lou's one of the luckiest men alive. He's over 95 years old and still fit as a fiddle. Sharp as a tack. I've witnessed over a dozen times where something should have rightly killed any normal man. But not Lou. Indeed, no lies. Just last month, a death claw set upon his raiding party. This maybe he didn't like the smell of ghoul? Or whatever the case, the man's lucky. Not exact. Unfortunate. My friend's not... Oh, right. Since my... Just in case you ran... I don't think that's... You can use your... It should get you... Good luck.
You'd think the Blood Eagles would work with us, but no. They're only in it for themselves.
Calling all responders. Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms. Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough repair work as it is.
System online. Weapon system charging. Initiating. Patrol routine. Attention, citizens. Please clear the area immediately. Responder operation in progress. Danger level high. Join the responders today. responders are currently seeking volunteer medical and security personnel to Morgantown Airport for training. Unidentified intruder Please maintain a safe distance. Responders, operation in progress. Citizens, you may now resume your normal activities. Come to the responders base at Morgantown Airport to trade for goods and supplies. Scanning responder emergency supply location. M1. Alarm system detected. Initiate remote interface. Interface secured. Initiate testing routine. Warning, defensive systems will be offline during the test. Please ensure no harm comes to this unit. Safe room secure and ready for use. Lock disengaged. Proceed to the next destination. Please consider helping those in need. Donate your excess supplies to the responders. Command contact on hostile target. Need you. Sign up at Morgantown Airport. Please report any suspicious. Confront the raiders yourself. Scanning responder emergency supply location M2. Alarm system detected. Initiate remote interface. Interface secured. Initiate testing routine. Warning, defensive systems will be offline during the test. Please ensure no harm comes to this unit. Safe room secure and ready for use. Lock disengaged. Commence maintenance on location. Identification marker. Please maintain a safe distance. Responders. Operation in progress. To the responders. Order will be restored shortly. Come to the response base at Washington Airport to trade for goods and supplies. Scanning responder emergency supply location. M3. Alarm system detected. Initiate remote interface. Interface secure. Initiate testing routine. Warning, defensive systems will be offline during the test. Please ensure no harm comes to this unit. Disengaged. Commence maintenance on location identification marker. Level low. Shutting down for recharge.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
User detected. Connecting. Connection established. Debug process initiated. Attempting to make contact with primary transponder signal. Primary transponder signal not found. Senior Executive Daniel Hornwright not found. Failsafe procedure initiated. Searching registered location logs for recent signal detection. Recent signal detected at Hornwright Estate safe room. Proceed to the location to complete failsafe procedure. Hornwright Estate and safe room access cards are required for entrance. Motherlode follows.
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
Detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.